What's up everyone, it's Gorgon Gaming here, and today we're going to be playing another indie horror game called Cucina Stellata. I assume I butchered that, but if you guys can read that, let me know down in the comments. Let's jump straight in. 19th century, somewhere in the countryside of Romagna, Italy? Probably wrong again, I apologise in advance for my awful Italian. Oh, we've got shooting stars in this bad boy. Someone's come to check it out. Great harm comes to those who let themselves be conquered by wine. Little by little, they grow nauseated by food and find nourishment almost entirely in drink. Thus, they degrade themselves in the eyes of the world, becoming ridiculous, dangerous, and beastly. Pellegrino Artusi. Okay, right, so move forward, turn, volume and exit, and interact. Okay. So, add oil to the pan. Is that the oil? There's the oil. Very nice. What's this side? Oh, just where we eat, I guess. Chop the onion, carrot, and celery and add them to the pan. Chop, 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 chop. Damn, am I good? Stick those bad boys in the pan. Oh no, there's a door behind us. I have a bad feeling things are gonna try and scare us from there. So from what I've read, this isn't directly jump scary and stuff like that. It's more of an atmospheric game. So we'll see what that entails. Grab the tomato sauce from the shelf and add it to the pan. Where the shelf? Am I being stupid? There is no tomato sauce, right? Oh, we can move. Of course we can. Tomato sauce, there we go. This looks good. Where's the tortellini in the pot? There we go. Although it's not boiling. Right in the notebook. Shall I not be keeping an eye on dinner? They say that curiosity is a dangerous trap, leading man into abysses from which he can never return. It is the same hypocritical world which claims not to care about food, that makes no civil or religious celebration without eventually spreading the tablecloth and trying to eat as heartily as possible. Therefore, I say, always choose for your raw materials the finest goods, for these will make an impression, and if this precious fruit, of who knows where origin, is as rare as I believe, it must cost as much or even more than truffles. But caution must be exercised, with hope and further, for hidden prayers already hold future sorrow. I am repulsed by witnessing, as they say, the desecration of God's grace, yet indulgence and appetite are too great. Man, I'm just trying to cook my tortellini. Plate the dish. Hell yes, I am ready for this. And now eat. Damn, that must have been some good tortellini. Did we put mushrooms in here? Meals like these make me feel like a neophyte in the kitchen and in the art of tasting. Not only the quality, but the sheer delight leaves me astonished, and my dreams fulfilled. Its sauce blends with so many dishes, keeping such excellent company that it's worth the effort to satisfy every curiosity and rekindle the fire and the stoves. To get back to work and plunge, like a deep sea diver, in search of the goodness and beauty I adore. I often say that one should only return to food when the stomach persistently cries out for help, yet I inherited almost unbridled erotic instincts from nature, at times nearly ruining my health and everything else. Moreover, if man neither craved food nor experienced sexual stimulation, the human race would soon perish. So here I am again, casseroles, pots and lids, open your legs, aromas of the undergrowth, sautés and braids of garlic, for I have returned amongst you. I hope this isn't going to get too frisky. I just want to cook my pasta and get a little bit scared, you know? So I think we're cooking the same food again, so... Put them down. Add, oh, straight in the pot. No, it's something else this time. Add the oil to the pan. Grab the onion, carrot, celery from the shelf, chop them and add them to the pan. Okay. Very nice. Into the pan. Go to the Go to the cellar. Oh no. What? Oh! That's what that was. Grab the cleaver and cut the meat. What the hell? Oh, this is dark. Oh my lord. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. I was not expecting that. What the heck? Return to the kitchen. Oh, close the door. Place the meat on the cutting board and dust it with flour. Add the meat to the pan. Pour the broth from the pot into the pan. Pour the tomato sauce into the pan. That's something I need to grab from the shelf. Very well. Alien, whatever this is. I wonder what it's going to taste like. I quiver in anticipation and can barely restrain my restless, twitching finger that ceaselessly torments my beard, as if trying to spread the remnants of a flavour that once passed through it. It is neither sweet nor bitter, nor sour nor salty. Perhaps it isn't even a flavour, not really. It's a sensation, an enchanting shiver that sneaks into the mouth and throat. Something slimy and indefinable that leaves behind a brutal echo, an aftertaste that never fades. There is no way to describe it, for no words exist to define it. Damn. Okay, we're plating up. Yeah, boy. Come on. Got that alien tortellini. We're going on another trip, are we? Seems so. What do we have to say about this meal this time? It is certainly a flavour, but not one that human taste has ever experienced before, nor could it ever hope to savour. A shadow that does not exist on the world's taste buds and that seems to feed. Alternately and contrary on something within me. Even every other ingredient appears diseased, contaminated by its proximity, producing twisted fruits with a taste so warped that no one would dare try them, except those who, unbound by the dogmas and chains imposed by traditional cuisine, claim for themselves a flavour that is not of this world, literally. It is like a painter's discovery of a new colour or a chilling nuance, one that seems as though it had always been available, ignored in a remote corner of our darkened iris, atrophied, unaccustomed to surprise and unprepared for shock. Damn, this is some deep, like, takes on this food, you know? I could only hope to write like that. Chop an onion, add it to the pan. Okay. Oh, what are we chopping off next? So we've got some onion. Oh no. There's no way this thing's still alive. Oh, this poor thing. I'm so sorry. Oh no. In the stomach. Oh! Jesus. It's actually really morbid. Cut the meat, add it to the pan. Oh, we're not chopping, we're doing like a fancy slice this time. I'm sure there's a fancy cooking name for that, how you prepare that. Go to the cellar, grab the white wine and pour it into the pan. Don't worry, I'm not here for you again. Oh, he's finally dead, I think. Jeez. Anyway, white wine. Add the broth. Oh, is this the same broth from yesterday? Because I didn't prepare that. Right in the notebook. Once it was said that potage, I don't even actually know how to say that, but I think it's potage, was man's fodder. But this one seems more like the fare of angels and devils, ogres and... oh, I don't know how to say that. Maglassi and Marmaculi? Spirits and essences of myth. I feel my stomach gnashing its teeth, eagerly preparing for a bestial feast. I listen to the ancestral call of hunger and distinguish every word it utters. Now the palate, now the colon, now even the bile itself with its acidic tides, and still the shrieking taste buds singing their clear, piercing notes. As the pleasure unfolds, alas, a vortex rises from the depths of my innards, a force so impetuous, a spasmodic outburst that fills me with understanding and compassion for all those wild, primitive beasts ruled by passion and the violence of flesh. Can you just tell me who goes, like, obviously this is based in a time, whenever it was, I can't remember, it was a while back, but he finds an alien that's crashed to the earth and thinks, you know what, I'm gonna steal him, put him in my cellar, chop him up and eat him. Who does that? You know? Surely you would try and make money off it or something. Grab the bread from the shelf and slice it. Spread the meat on the bread. Looks like a jam. I guess like a pate, right? So euphoric. My word, certain laws lie hidden within the nature of taste, such that I could have never imagined. I feel every fibre of my body twisting and writhing, seized by a new sensation with every bite, for this flesh does not belong to the earth, nor does this flavour conform to the human order. After a single meagre taste, such is its power that all other food loses its usual virtues. Wine turns to water, bread crumbles into ash, and even the air seems laden with an imperceptible scent. Nothing washes away the shadow upon my tongue, as if my very body were learning a new way to perceive the world, a way both wrong and forbidden. And yet, what is most terrifying in the heart of this damp night, with my throat parched and my stomach emptying so swiftly, is that something inside me still longs for that flavour. And when you run out of that alien, you're gonna be absolutely fucked, mate. More meat, come on, like this thing's gotta be dead. Oh, it's putrid. Oh no. What are we having? Head. Oh my goodness, we're having brain. Oh! Jeez. Oh. Oh god. Yep, we are having the brain of an alien. Okay, well that's boiling away. What misfortune, what ill-fated news, a wretched swamp, oh foul quagmire, oh unholy land that has sheltered me since I was a child. Have you no pity for your own children? You let no food stay wholesome for long, and this one, amongst all, so sweet and precious. You can barely stand abundance, a curse upon you. Oh dear, we're not happy. The food has gone nasty, and we're very upset about it. Okay, add the flour into the bowl. God, I wish I could cook like this. Cut the meat. Lovely. Dust the meat with flour. Are we making southern fried alien? Is that what we're doing? Oil into the pan. Add the meat to the pan. There we go. Write in the notebook. I cannot but entrust myself to fate. May this change in appearance and these vapours, despite the stench, enhance the flavour, as they do for grapas, seasoned cheeses and cured meats. For I well know that spoiled foods at times hold unexpected effects. Dude, I think this is gonna kill you. Oh, it's a lot. Okay. This time, the tasting was like a walk through the height of summer, a murky, tangled path through a flowering garden, where the way was painted in colour and breathed fragrances like a dream. In that vast and luminous expanse, it seemed as if the entire course of my life flowed before me. The path opened beneath an arch of dentate ivy. I made my way down a gorge, through patches of light and shadow, stepping where the branches parted onto pools of golden mucosa, and beneath the trees on my left, indistinct blankets of pharyngeal primroses stretched out like a carpet. The air seemed to lay soft kisses upon my skin. From the deep belly of the wood came the cooing of wild doves, mingled with the warm, gastric gurgling of a welcoming brook. The ground there was so overlain with primroses that avoiding them was impossible, lost as they were in that digestive churn. The sweetness of the air and the green of the fronds, dripping with enzymatic liquors, almost filled me with reverence. At last, I emerged from the garden through an orifice of hedges and brambles, sweaty and dishevelled like a man freshly torn from his mother's womb. Blimey. That got you in your feels, huh? Grab the cleaver and cut the meat. Jeez, there's nothing left on it, mate. What are you going to chop now? Oh no, it's gone. There's nothing left. Am I the meat? Oh no, right in the notebook. In the end, it has left me alone. Yet a new energy surges within me, flowing from top to bottom, carried like a bolus deep into my most hidden bowels. I myself, it seems, am changed. It is the simplest explanation, and yet the wretchedest one. Thus, why shouldn't I have become part of this splendid essence, a link in a metabolic chain that always finds its final rest in the vilest of excretions? Lovely. Use the bucket in the cellar. What's in the bucket? Oh, don't tell me. Are you using alien poop? Oh no. What? We're having sausage for dinner tonight. So we become so desperate to eat this that we're it's like chocolate spread. Fucking hell. Putting it on bread. We've truly lost it. There is no way this is euphoric. It fucking is. What? Although the music's different, so it's not quite as euphoric. What a catastrophe! A sharp biting taste, filthy as a guttered rag, a faded memory of its once pristine purity. Perhaps too diluted, the spirit of tastiness and delight has scattered along the way. Perhaps its graces and virtues have surrendered to the stomach, and from there to the flesh entirely. Nothing remains for me now but to surrender to one last attempt. What are you gonna try? What are you gonna try? Cut the meat. There's no meat left, mate. The only meat in this house is walking down the stairs. This is gonna be our stomach. Oh! Oh lord. Was that my arm? I'm guessing that was my arm. Oh, to the pan. Why is my arm so small? I noticed with a certain astonishment a twitch in my lashes and tears that blur my vision, and yet, by some cruel contradiction, my eyes burn like flames on dry stubble, scorched by their own dryness, like earth cracked by drought. The very drought of the soul which has already drained every last tear before it can fall. And thus it happens that, like who gazes too long upon the high sun, finding no haven in the shadow of night, I feel myself consumed by fire, without a single tear to quench the blaze. This writing is too good for me, like I can't even comprehend what it's saying. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have the IQ level for it. But I mean, this has got to taste better than shit, right? Oh dear. I feel my vigour leaving me, yet I still breathe in the glory of tasting. The tasting. Little time remains and I must make the most of it, so that my final work may take shape. God, spirit or devil, whoever you are, grant me one last fateful taste. Grant me but a thread of oil over this tepid pottage, my very life. It's going to be really awkward if I've been mispronouncing a lot of these words so confidently. Oh, what are we rustling up today? We... stomach? Possibly? Oh look, the alien, you can see it. Oh man, yeah, no, that was it. There ain't no way we're making it back up the stairs. It's gonna be another shooting star. Or fallen alien. No. No, there was not. That's the end of... I can't even remember what the name was. That was the end of Cucina Stellata. That was really good, actually. I really liked that. I think that was very well made. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Did you like it? Didn't you like it? What didn't you like? And point out some of the words I definitely butchered during this video. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.